Hello everybody. My name is Huma Yasmin, PGT Computer Science of Kendra Vidyalaya. Welcome to the fourth part of revision of Python basics. In this part, we shall talk about tuple dictionary and sorting. So let's get started. Tuples are immutable sequences of Python. Types of tuple. The empty tuple, t equals to tuple function. Single element tuple, t equals to 1, comma, or t equals to within round bracket 1, comma. Long tuples, which consist of many elements. Nested tuples, which contains one tuple within another tuple. So these are some of the actions. Like if you have to create tuple, then we can use tuple function like this. T equal to tuple hello, print t. So this will convert the string into tuple. Accessing tuple element, li will return the item at index I. Suppose this is the tuple and you want to print the element which is present at index 1, it will give you 20. Slicing of tuple. Tij returns a new tuple containing the objects at indexes between 1 and j minus 1. T equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you want to print t 0, 3, so it will bring you 0, 1, 2, means 1, 2, 3. And if you want to print t 1, 5, 2, so this will print every second element starting from index 1 till index 4. So it will be 2, 4. Membership operators. In, it returns true if an element is present in the tuple, not in, just opposite of in. For example, t is 1, 2, 3 and 2 in L is true. 4 not in L, again it's true. Concatenation operators. It adds one tuple to the end of other. If T1 is 1, 2, 3, T2 is 6, 7, and if you perform T1 plus T2, it will give you 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Replication operator, it repeats a tuple. Suppose we want to print T1 asterisk 2, it will give 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Comparing tuples, it compares elements index-wise. Like if T1 is 7, 2, 3, T2 is 7, 1, 1, and if you want to print T1 is greater than T2, yes, it is true, because first element will be compared, it is same. Then second element will be compared. Here, second element of T1 is greater. That's why this result is true. Traversing a tuple. If T equals to 1, 2, 3, you can print like this. For X in T, print X. It will print each element of tuple. And similarly, you can use this code as well, like for X in range length of T, print Tx. The both code will give you the same output. Now, how to delete a tuple? Just use del keyword like del t. Tuple functions. For example, if t is equals to 10, 20, 30, 20 and the first function is len, it returns the length of the tuple. Like len of t is 4. Max, it returns the maximum value from the tuple. Max of t is 30. Min, it returns the minimum value from the tuple. Min of t is 10. Index, it returns the index of first matched tuple item. So t dot index 20 will be 1. Count, it returns count of the element in tuple. If item not found, it returns 0. So t dot count 20 will be 2 because there are 2 20s in this tuple. We know that tuple is immutable type, like we cannot change any element of a tuple, right? But we can do this indirectly. How to do that? We can use this by using packing and unpacking of tuples. So what it is? Creating a tuple from a set of values is called packing, and creating individual values from a tuple's element is called unpacking. Here is an example, like t is equals to 1, 2, 3, and you can unpack it using A, B, C. So A will get 1, B will get 2, and C will get 3. Now you can change a particular element and then you can pack it back to the tuple, like t equals to ABC. So this time when you are going to print tuple, you will get the changed value. So let me show you practically. So let's take a tuple. Here I have taken 1, 2, 3. पहले कोशिश करते हैं कि जो इसका एलिमेंट है उसको हम चेंज कर दें. तो उसके लिए आई एम यूजिंग दिस. आई एम ट्राइंग टू डायरेक्टली असाइन अ वैल्यू. सी, this is an error. Now what I can do, I can use unpacking and packing. So this is how I unpacked. Now if I change B, Again I do the packing A, B, C. Now if you want to print T, now you can see that the value is changed. So this is how packing and unpacking is done. There is one more way to modify a tuple. How? Like a tuple, you can convert it into list because list is mutable type. So after converting into list using list function, now you can change any of the element like this. Suppose I have used L2 equals to 30. I have given this number as 30 and I have printed L. Now if I again convert it into tuple, I can see the change. Now here is a program. This is to create a user-defined tuple and find minimum and maximum value. How to do that? I have used T equals to tuple, input, enter tuple items, print T, print minimum value, min of T, maximum value, max of T. So here you can enter the tuple items and minimum is 1, maximum is 8. The output you can see is using min and max function. Now a program to find minimum and maximum value out of string. So here the minimum is Aman and maximum is Vidya because it is according to the alphabet. Now dictionary. Dictionaries are mutable unordered collections with elements in the form of a key value pairs. Now these are the ways to create dictionary. Like you can directly create a dictionary like this. D is equals to curly bracket 1 colon A, 2 colon B, 3 colon C. So the curly bracket is used to create a dictionary. Here are some other methods also. Like you can use dict function in this way and in this way, with zip also and in this way also. This is the simplest way. Now working with dictionary. Adding elements to a dictionary. Now how to add a new element? Suppose you have a dictionary like 1 colon A, 2 colon B and 3 colon C. Like these are the keys 1, 2, 3 and you want to add elements. So how you can do that? You can use D4 equals to box. So 4 will become the key and box will become the value. So here you can see the dictionary. And how to update element? The same way you can update. What happens? Like if you are using a key which is already available. So this way you can update the element. And if the key is not available, it will add the element. Now deleting element from a dictionary. So how to delete? You can delete any element from a dictionary using key. Like if you want to delete the second element, you can do this by using its key. So the key of second element is 2. So you can use del D2. So it will delete. And one more function is there, pop. So you can use d.pop 2. So it will delete the second element. Checking for existence in dictionary. One is in. So key in dictionary, not in key, not in dictionary. For example, if you want to check the key like 2 in D, it is true. Yes, 2 key is available. And if you want to check 4 not in D, yes, there is no key which is named as 4 in this dictionary. Pretty printing in dictionary. D equals to 1 colon A, 2 colon B, 3 colon C. Import JSON, print json.dumps d comma indent 2. So what this code is going to do, like we have already a package which is called JSON. So by using the dumps function of this JSON, we can print our elements of a dictionary like this. Dictionary functions. Suppose we have a dictionary D. Now len function, it returns length of the dictionary. So len of D is 3. Clear. It removes all the elements from the dictionary. So d.clear is all elements gone. So it will convert the dictionary into an empty dictionary. Del, it deletes the dictionary. If you want to delete the whole structure, you can use this function like del d. So whole dictionary will be gone. Get, it gets the value with the given key from the dictionary. So d.get1, it will give you the value. Keys, it returns the key of dictionary. Keys 1, 2, 3. Values, it returns the values of dictionary. Values A, B, C. Update, it merges key value pairs from a new dictionary into the original dictionary. For example, if you have D1 like this, D2 like this, and if you print D1.update D2. So what will happen? So these elements of D2 will get added after the elements of D1. Items. It returns all the items in the dictionary as a sequence of key, comma, value tuple. So using this function like lis is equals to d dot items for x in lis, print x. So here you can see that all the elements of a dictionary are in front of you in the form of key, comma, value pair. Now, a program to create a dictionary which contains number in the form x, comma, x into x. Alright, so here is a small program like I have taken int input, enter a number. So user will enter a number. Then d equals to dict. So by using dict function, I have created empty dictionary. For I in range 1, comma, n plus 1, di equals to I into I, print d. So if I enter number 4, so it will create a dictionary of 4 elements starting from 1 and it will print like the number and its square. So the number square. Likewise. Now program to enter subject and marks. Now how to do that? We can take a variable to enter range. Like how many numbers we want to enter. And I have created an empty dictionary. Here I have used a loop. Like for I in range num. Sub input enter subject. M equals to int of input enter marks. D sub equals to M. So here I want to make subject as key and marks as value. And if you print D, this kind of value you will get. Suppose I have entered the range 2, enter subject Hindi, enter marks 55. So 2 values you can enter. And after printing this, you can get the elements of dictionary like this. Here subject is the key and marks are the value. Program to enter subjects of a student. Here I have changed the program a little bit and you can see the result. Like same, I have taken a number for range, then D for dictionary, then name, and then like how many subject you want to enter for a particular child. For that I have used the loop. Subject equals to input enter subject. So user will enter the name of the subject and then on every index it will get stored as the value. So if I enter range 2, enter name Sam, then enter subject, you can write any subject name, then again a subject name. So what will happen? It will store like this, like on 1 Hindi and the second subject is English. Program to enter subjects and marks of a student. So here is a user defined function where you can enter marks for different students. So let me show you practically. So this is a program to enter subjects and marks of a student. So here I have used while true. I have used an empty dictionary first. Then while true, name equals to input name. Then for marks also, I have created an empty list and then we can enter the number of subjects we want. Then for those subjects, we can enter the marks like this. Then we can append the marks in marks list. Then here I have assigned the key and the value. Like name will become the key and marks will become the values. Then I have given an option like user can input more values as well. So let's see how it works. Enter name. Suppose I enter Ella. Number of subjects. Suppose I enter 2. Enter marks for one subject. I give 50. Enter marks for subject 2. I give 67. Now it's asking me whether you want to enter more or not. I say yes. Then enter name. Suppose the second name I am entering as Sam. Number of subjects. Again I am writing 2. First marks, then second marks. Alright. Now do you want to enter more? Now this time I say no. So what will happen? You can see the output. Here Ella marks are 50, 67 and Sam has marks 66 and 78. Now let's talk about sorting. Sorting means arranging elements in a specific order, that is either ascending order or descending order. Types of sorting: bubble sort, insertion sort. So the basic idea of bubble sort is to compare two adjoining values and exchange them if they are not in proper order. Bubble sort क्या काम करता है कि वो एक लिस्ट के दो एलिमेंट्स को कंपेयर करता है, फिर उसको कंपेयर करने के बाद में उनमें से जो भी एलिमेंट छोटा है उसको एक्सचेंज करके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में ले आता है, फिर नेक्स्ट दो वैल्यू को कंपेयर करता है, फिर उसके बाद में ऐसे ही वो एक्सचेंज करता है और एट द एंड हमारे पास में जो लिस्ट आती है वो sorted list आती है. So here is the program. Like I have taken a list, then first I can print the original list, then I have taken the length of this list. Here you can see that nested looping is used. Why? Because one looping is starting from 0 to n minus 1 and second looping will be from 0 to n minus 2. So here we will check the first element with the next element, and then if the first element is greater, then we can swap it, we can exchange it, and at the end we will get a sorted list. Now number of comparison in bubble sort is n square. Best case time complexity is O(n), worst case time complexity is n square, space complexity is O(1). Bubble sorting is easiest, fastest and simplest technique. Then we have insertion sort. It is a sorting technique that builds a sorted list one element at a time by inserting the element at its correct position. Number of comparison is n squared minus n divided by 2, so nearly equal to n square. So the best case is n minus 1, worst case is n square, space complexity is 1. For small size sequence, insertion sort is better. Bubble sorting is simplest technique. Bubble sort is useful for situations where data can be read sequentially. So this was all about the part 5, and here I conclude the revision of Python basics. I hope I was able to give you the quick bite of all the topics which were included in this revision of Python basics part. So hope to see you in next session. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Keep learning and thank you.